God, I'm not that old. Not even close.
I'm joking.
All right, guys. All right, game number 2 is starting. It will be Battlefield of Eternity, as you guys already can see. So let's see if Blackhearts Booty is reforming themselves and trying to do something. And yeah, as you already introduced Channel 3, guys, Season 3 will be coming there very soon as well. So already we are taking any of your registrations already. So if you want to find a team, if you want to play in a team, if you want to participate in Heroes Launch Season 3, it is now open for you guys to do, as you can already register yourselves or your team, as we are having all of the players who doesn't have a team yet can register themselves to find a team after we're having enough players to do so. So make sure you are participating in that as well, as we're having a great Season 3 here coming.
Yeah. So on that, just a quick, as we see, Battlefield for Eternity. So a quick roundup on Battlefield for Eternity. Battlefield for Eternity is a map of many different strategies, but the 3 main strategies are simple. You want a top laner. You want a solid top laner that's able to hold the lane and not get pushed, and most importantly, you lose XP in the form of tower, in form of like losing towers. At the same time, your face
picked Nova and Murky.
Yeah. We'll get to that bit in a minute. The second bit is either you focus for the immortal race or you focus on denying immortal damage. But what I mean by the immortal race, so things such as Atanis with amateur opponents, as well as kind of like Valor with a arrow build, those things enable a kind of a faster immortal race. At the same time, you can counter that with having a pick comp that focuses on CC heavy, place around the immortal stun mechanic of if you're defending, and try and get a team fight going. We saw some bans. We see the Artanis ban with amateur opponent, we see the Sylvanas with the amateur opponent. 2 perfectly viable bans. Tychus comes in, Tassala comes in, 2 perfectly viable bans. However, what we see is a Nova, which gives absolutely no value in this map.
I think they might be going for the split push comp, which is completely ridiculous on this map. Like I don't think they can even try.
Exactly. So you have the Nova, which gives no value in terms of taking the Immortal or defending the Immortal. You have a Murky, which is great at the solo lane, but again, it's too small of a map to have him of great use. And we round up the complete kind of.
They are completely trolling us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are seeing now Cho'Gath picked here from Blackhearts Booty.
Now, on the other side, we see Varian with a taunt, the Oreo, which is empowered by the Li Ming, which we know the Li Ming is going to land those orbs. We know she's going to land those magic missiles because the taunt is there. The taunt is there to ensure that those abilities get hit. So the Oreo, all she has to do is crown the Li Ming, and she gets full health, full energy, which means in turns is all the nice heals for the rest of your team. So Fab 5, although they've won the game, or although they acknowledge that they like, you know, they've won it by a large margin, are not giving anything. They're not underestimating their opponents. They're going for a logical draft in a logical map. They want to win this, and they're not underestimating, and they're treating their opponents with respect. Something which I can't say for Blackhearts Booty.
Yeah, I definitely respect that part as well. That they are actually drafting accordingly and taking the game seriously. That's definitely to be appreciated. I think the biggest problem I have right now, and I'm completely serious, Nova has so far in this season 100% win rate, and this game is going to bring it down.
It's a very interesting statistic, Alex.
Nova was picked completely last time in a serious draft, and used well. And this time I feel like it's just to ruin the win rate. Rip Nova.
Even changed
100% win rate gone.
Even changed his portrait to the Nova portrait. I didn't realize that earlier in the lobby. So
so you see the Fab 5 have answered to the Cho'Gath with 2 of the best counters to the Cho'Gath. The 7-sided strike, which most likely, of course, is going to be 7-sided strike from the Kerosene, which obviously does percentage health damage if you know on the target, and the Leoric with his creepy hand that he loves to touch people with. Again, drains the Cho'Gath. So 2 great picks to deal with the Cho'Gath. Varian, fantastic in dealing with the Nova and dealing with the Cho'Gath as well, because he keeps the Cho'Gath in place. It'll be interesting to see what Blackhearts Booty does with this. Perhaps they have a strategy to this map, which we may not know about, and they might pull an upset. it certainly is a cheesy way to approach it. Do they have the right tools to deal with the map objectives?
I don't think
know.
they can even contest the map objective. I don't think they can even push without it. I really like if it was any other map, I might have given them some chance. I just on this one I don't see it.
Exactly. So, but like I said, maybe they know something that we don't. And they might come out with it. Like certainly they could take the fight to them when the map objectives come up. You know, they have got the tools for it. They got a Nova snipe, a lot of burst damage from there. They've got they got damage as well from the Gul'dan. Sorry, not Gul'dan. Sorry, Cho'Gao. And also they've got Morales who can try and keep them healthy.
Yeah, alright, so let's introduce our teams once again as we're going here into game number 2. It is Blackhearts Bully here on the left side, on the blue side, with Soren on Murky. Grafter is playing the Nova. It is Renardis playing the Morales, and it is Haidich actually playing Cho'Gao.
And on the right hand side, we have Undead playing the Varian, Varuko playing the Monk, D1 playing the Oreo, Li Ming on Nano, and Karox on Leoric. Just a quick question: they haven't called Bell in this game. It looks like they're playing.
They Nano is here and
Nano is online.
And Bell is no longer needed. Nano was apparently there for the first game as well, but in the draft because he was under the impression game was starting at 10:30.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh man, oh man.
That's what you get when your entire communication is no comms.
Yeah.
And we see some decent damage being put on the Oreo. The Morales value coming in, the heating up the Nova, and the Cho'Gao will get away there. And at the bottom, the Murky's putting his egg in the middle of the lane.
No, it's a fake egg.
It's a fake egg.
Yeah, it's a fake egg. Yeah, he chose that talent.
Yeah, he can spawn several eggs, and
wow!
they're pretty good because they're also wards. So the talent is actually pretty OP right now.
Ah, that's really nice. I've never seen that before. Learn something new every day.
Oh, you haven't played much Hero League lately, then, have you?
Yeah, and
Murky is like first pick, first ban now.
And I really don't value the Murky. I think it's complete nonsense in Team League. No one picks him in Team League.
That's absolutely true, but right now he is pretty OP. Like there should be a balance patch right now to nerf him. No, seriously, he has like a 60% win rate right now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Good
even
times,
Master, he has like 70%.
And we see the Nova initiating on Li Ming. The stun goes on the Li Ming as well, and Nano is taking significant amount of damage.
Oh, yeah,
Would he get healed up? D1 is got a half energy bar, so hopefully he should be okay. We see the Leoric getting hit by the Cho'Gao. Morales keeping him healthy, but however, the Morales has very little mana. She has to tap soon. The Varian getting value from his Lion's Maw? No, he didn't go Lion's Maw. He went Overpower. So
yeah, the early game Morales problem is that she will run out of mana, and in the early skirmishes before like level 6 or 7, you will always lose if you try to trade with opponents, especially since they have two supports.
And as you predicted, Alex, Murky's going for the full kind of, he is going for that push. He has got his eggs, like, giving vision on the bot lane just in case they gank. Not that they will, it's a Murky. Likelihood of ganking him is very
yeah, Murky
low.
will completely ignore the objectives and just push, but I think DPS Charism is well equipped to handle Murky. So long as you kill the fish, he can't do much. You can see the fish dropping, he killing them in 2 punches, and that's it. And Charism will do that entire game and just join after level 10 to press R from time to time, so it should be fine.
So we see the Nova miss a snipe there. Means no damage really coming in. Hopefully the defense of the Immortal will come in, and at the very least they'll just take the towers and hopefully defend the fort. No one is soaking top at the moment, so we see XP pretty much being even, with the exception of obviously that XP being gained by the tower loss. The Kerosene is going up to just get some of that soak, but the Varian is going significantly low. And oh, that's a very good whip, negating the Cho'Gao charge coming in. They're ignoring the Immortal, and the Immortal we see taking a lot of fort damage. The Varian is still quite low, and it's still engaging.
Yeah, but it's a 4 against 4 right now.
And will the Varian survive? No, looks like it doesn't.
First
But the Morales is traded kill there. All the while, though, Kerasim is getting a lot of XP value at the top because that was a 5v4 fight.
Yep, they managed to trade evenly in a 5 versus 4 fight, which is pretty bad for Blackhearts booty, I would say.
Indeed, indeed.
I expected, obviously, Murky to go up, and with the Kerasim, and
Yeah.
I think he expected that as well. But
I
he
think he's
stayed
declared the bottom
to.
lane is home. He's declared that he's home. He's not going from that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. He put his eggs down, and that's
Yeah.
it. He's not going anywhere.
The Cho'Gao going up to deal with Kerasim. Not gonna get much out of it. Like, you know, obviously Cho'Gao, although does great damage, has no form of lockdown. So a decent player can, you know, avoid a lot of his attacks and, you know, get away if things get a little bit too hairy for him. Or for them, or him or her.
Yeah, all besides of the Q, everything is dodgeable.
Exactly. Everything is dodgeable. And we see a lot of chats happening, very much like the first game, which, you know, kind of confirms my initial analysis of the first game, in which when you have time, processing time to be taken towards typing, it means that it's processing time away from controlling your hero and kind of, you know, working with your team or looking at the minimap. It's the reason why in HGC you don't see much type going on.
Yeah.
They mostly communicate by B steps.
Yeah. Morse code. B-stepping Morse code. I love you in B-stepping.
Exactly.
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
I need to learn it.
Yeah. The problem is
actually taking a lot of
Oh,
damage
did
here.
he go down?
Maybe
No.
there was a heal from Divan
Okay, heal
right
comes
in the right
in.
time.
And
Maybe-
the Cho'Gao is getting caught again with a 5-man. Can he survive for long enough? No, he can't. And we see bot lane being pushed at the moment, and the level lead has turned to 1.5 levels. And they've stolen Bruiser Camp as well. Seems that everything is going against PHP at the moment.
Yeah, Morales and the DPSs have managed to solo the
Oh,
DPS.
and the lead main gets caught by the Nova.
Beautiful gun here from the Nova player Grafter. But yeah, they're currently so far behind that it doesn't really matter, because Liming will be back here very soon, and the
Yeah.
4 men are already on the Immortal.
Yeah, then
Yeah,
they're doing
no,
decent damage to it. This could be a full shielded immortal coming out.
Yeah, and this will definitely be a 40, if not more.
Yeah, indeed.
At the moment, the XP lead isn't as much as a problem as is the fact that with, let's say, a pushing comp, they haven't actually managed to push anything.
Yeah,
Morales taking the mule for full means.
So we see a kind of an attempt by BHP to try and defend this immortal, to try and stop it from going down. They're even talents, so they, you know, they haven't got, you know, they can still fight. We can see the Varian getting stunned by the immortal. The Cho'Gao is being creepy hands by the Leoric, and we see the Morales going down by the Lee Main. The combo is just too strong. And I
And the
think
BM Mule
5-5 will
going down.
retreat, and the Mew going down as well. And we see, I think, Fat5 taking a full shield immortal here, and that will probably mean top forts and maybe top keep towers to keep wall.
Yeah, at least keep what could it be.
Cho'Gao is gonna get taunted into a tomb, and there's a 7-sided strike.
Yeah, we saw immediately as the level 10 popped out, Fat 5 taking their heroics and immediately going for the kill. Very well done by them, and this is how you do it, and how you see it from very good players. They just know, just right before the game, what they are going to do, what they want to do, and they're immediately picking all those talents they need just right in time.
Exactly. And then now we see the kind of the push going up, and now it's just spam of texts from BHP.
And there we go again, a huge engage here on the Cho'Gao. He will be fine though for now, as the model still has 30% of his shield as he is moving towards the keep wall here from Blackhearts booty.
The Nova going down again to the Lee Min combo, Varian Lee Min combo. And would this be a top keep? remains to be seen. At the moment, they're not level 10 BHP, so they need those level 10 to try and getting effective defense. Morales getting taunted into a leaming, and the Entomb coming in.
Did you see the Q
Yes, I
from?
saw the Q. He
It
couldn't
looked
go
completely
anywhere.
funny.
And would they push for game here, Nera? That's the question.
I think they can actually. They showing that they
Yeah,
will do it as it seems. The model will just take one hit and will go down though. But the catapults will start moving now here into the game, and they're having a 3-level lead. The Rocks now there for Blackhearts booty. They might be able to put out some damage here as we are seeing
damage.
the upheaval and
we see the Morales putting dropship coming in for some reason. Maybe a misclick.
BM dropship.
Maybe a misclick.
It's not a misclick. It's BM. They are just doing random stuff apparently.
Yeah, probably they're coming in.
Okay, Morales is coming in, see if she can get a kill on Kerosene. The variant will deny, and we see the Morales going down. At the moment, we see the Nova coming in, the stun comes in. The Mule is trying to do his best to repair the core, and would that be game? I believe that is game. Well played, Fat 5.
Yeah, Fat 5 taking here the series with a 2-0. Completely, yeah,